It's your girl Christina Carmel, and I am here with another special guest on VIP Unlocked, Mr. Kenny.
How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
All is well, can't complain.
Good, so one of three of the big, infamous Afrochella companies.
It's actually even more than three, but it's just
how many
like,
of you are there?
it's myself, Alvin, Kwame, Edward, Abdul. It was Abdul's idea for the whole festival, yeah.
Oh, really?
And then we have like the surrounding cast and whatnot, and then the first ladies of the group as well.
Wow. So like everybody has been like asking me, like they want to know, how did you guys put this together? That's all everybody wants to know. They want the business plan.
The business plan.
They want your business plan. So start from, as much as you can remember, start from the beginning of how you get.
All right, cool. So like, I actually moved to Ghana 8 years ago.
Okay.
And then before that, I was doing events in America as well,
Okay.
and Abdul as well. We was all, like, but he was doing events like some parts of the Bronx, and I was doing another part of the Bronx.
Okay.
And then we formed a group in New York called Big Five. We actually all together still. So the five big promotion companies in New York, we put it together, and made Big Five Promotions. And then when I moved there 2014, my job, we had a first event in 2015, but backtrack that. 2014 when I came, it was October. So that was my first, it wasn't my first time in Ghana, but like it was my first Christmas night with my friends. So I told a lot of my friends to come to Ghana. So I invited 32 of my friends to come to Ghana.
Wow.
But 14 of them came. So it was going out, party, go out, party, go out, party, go out, party. Then fast forward to 2015, my job, we had an event at Shiny Beach. It was for Easter. It was Easter Jam. So I'm like, oh man, it went so well. So then I told the rest of the guys in America, like Big Five, I'm like, yo, let's have an event in Ghana. We did. Flopped.
Wow, I thought you were gonna say it went well.
December 26, 2015, Shiny Beach. Even the main artist didn't even show up.
Jesus is Lord. Wow, wow.
It flopped. Then we did like 4 other events, all of it flopped. So then, 2016 Christmas, like it was early 2016, late 2016 Christmas. We went out, same routine, go out, party, even though the events we did flop. And we was at my house, and then Abdul was like, you know, let's try and do a festival. I'm like, yeah, why not? Because we just go out in the evening, sleep in the daytime. But they were sleeping, but I had to go to work because I was living here at the time.
Yeah.
So when he mentioned it, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. But everybody else at the table, that time was 11 of us at the table. Everybody was like, nah, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. Who's gonna come to a festival in Ghana? It doesn't matter. And I don't blame them because of the other events that we've done and we failed.
Yeah, they were unsuccessful.
Exactly,
Yeah.
so like we understood their thing. So I'm like, yeah, I winked up, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So he went back to America, and then in February 2017, he called me. He's like, I found a venue. I'm like, how? I'm like, I'm living in Accra. How the hell are you in New York? And you telling me you found a venue? I'm like, anyway, where's the venue? He said, oh, Polo Club. I'm like, Polo Club?
Oh wow, Polo Club.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So when he told me, and I'm like, you know what? When I get off from my break, I'll go there. So I went to Polo Club and I took a video. I sent it to him like, all right, cool, it looks good, let's book it. So we booked it right then and then, that same day. Then we started planning. That's how we didn't have a name yet. Then we started planning the festival. So then we told DZ, which is Edward, he went to school with Abdul when Abdul was in Ghana.
Okay.
And Vernell, which is our friend too from America, we all went to school together. He was back in Ghana as well. So all the environmental things and all the props and everything at Afrochella, Vernell does it. Like, cause he's like an architect, but he's like an artist, like in general.
Wow.
He's the same owner as Bamboo House as well, too, in East Legon.
Okay.
So then we just started forming the team, and then but we didn't have a place to like meet. So then we spoke to our friends Alvin and Kwame, which owned BB&Z.
Yeah.
Then we started like meeting there, and they just started putting everything together. Boom. The first one was like, I remember when DZ tweeted it. Oh, we having a festival called Afrochella. I'll never forget that tweet. 183 people was bashing. Oh, no fa. That the bees want to do this stuff. Oh, no fa. We know they come.
Oh.
I remember it was 183 people.
Wow.
Like was like dissing him.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what? Okay, if they dissing us, that means maybe we're onto something. So you know what?
Yeah.
So these were, let's put up a billboard, piss everybody off even more. And we put up a billboard.
We do love his mindset.
Yeah, because like
is
people was already talking trash, so he was like, let's put up a billboard.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. So, but we didn't have no, like literally we started something with no money. So we didn't have.
Wait, you guys had no money?
No, nothing. Like we had the idea.
Are you sure?
No, seriously, we had the idea.
All
Like we're
your
gonna do
guys
it.
are ballers. You didn't have no money.
We didn't have no money to do the event.
No starting capital at all.
Nothing.
Savings, nothing.
Nothing.
Wow, wow, I'm
So
shocked.
we ended up putting our money in, but when we like started saying we're gonna do this, it was no budget. It was no budget at all.
So now that the budget is always open with you, but you're always I'm actually surprised by that, you know.
Yeah, so it was no budget when we first started. So then we put up the billboard, but we used the image of one of our parties we've done in America. I remember it was like a lady in a carnival hat.
Yeah.
In the background, we put the billboard up, and when it went up, myself, DZ, and Vanilla went in front of the billboard, took a picture, tweeted it.
Oh, wow. We're coming. That must have pissed people off.
No dates, nothing. Even though we booked the venue, we didn't even pay for it yet. So it was booked.
So you did a billboard without...
We did a billboard. That one we paid for the billboard, but like we
no
booked Polo. No, there's no dates. They're coming soon. That was it.
Oh, wow.
And then we just started from there. We started planning from there. Then we like, you know what? Even though people were talking about it, like, you know, we don't blame because not just in Ghana, but in general, like people will do events or they'll say we'll do something, but like it's nothing really there. Like it'll take people's money or whatnot. So we was like, you know what? It's cool. So let's try and sell just 2,500 tickets. Okay. Sold out. So the first Afrochella, 4,600 people.
Wow.
So I remember the day of, it was around like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and people were there lining up trying to get tickets for Afrochella and whatnot. Then after that, we moved to Elwak Sports Stadium in 2018. Then we did 12,000 people. Then 2019, we still stayed at Elwak, 16,500.
Yeah, that's the one I went to. Yeah.
Then Corona happened. Then we was like, oh man. Then it was like, you know what? That time was like lockdown all over the country. So people were in different countries, so people couldn't come to Ghana. So we were like, it's not about the money, it's about the people. So we want to do Afrochella for free, but we didn't do it in the stadium. What we did was like, we went to Independence Avenue by the Crossport Stadium. We blocked the road. Did all the installations and everything. Did it for free. That one, in order for people to come in, because at that time, we told them to RSVP on the website, so then we send you a free ticket. Then we did that, and then this past Afrochella, we did 10,500, which was because we wanted to do a cap. We could have done more, but because like COVID and stuff like that, and thank God, no positive cases of Afrochella.
But I would say it was, let me tell you, it was a lot. So I was there, I got there around 3, and the streets were like packed, and I didn't have a ticket. I did not have a ticket, child, so we were trying to get tickets on the door, and it was just so many people. But when we finally got in, it was packed. It was so packed. I was in like VIP, but then I found out there was a VVIP, so I was a bit like, and VVIP looked lit, like you guys had so we thought we were balling, and then where we were standing, you could see like VVIP over and then it was just like, oh, okay, but then I ended up like backstage, like backstage, and so it was better. With all the artists and stuff, so I was happy. But it went really, really well.
Thank you.
It went really, 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 really well. Like, everybody loves, like it has become like the #1 like concert business event.
We receive it
in Ghana. But that must have come with a lot of stress.
No, it does, but like we just have to manage it. Like I was saying, like even though like a lot of the people know myself, DZ and Abdul, have a whole team. We have Alvin, Kwame, which do part of the legal, into the legal processes, sponsorship. Vanilla does environmental. We have Gifty for charity, Khadijah for talent. Like we have
there's a lot of you.
Tiffany, there's a lot of us. So even though like everybody sees just the 3 of us, because like we make most like the loud ones in the whole group, but it's like the whole team. That's the reason why like it is the way it is. Like my lawyer Cheryl, like so many different people, even volunteers, like people who actually want to volunteer for Afrochella and whatnot. Yeah, definitely. So it's not just like us, we take all the credit, it's the whole team. That's how it happened. Maybe we had the idea, maybe we put up the money, but if other people don't bring their expertise in it as well too, it won't work.
Yeah. Do you know what? That actually now makes a lot more sense. There's a lot of you then.
Yes.
And that is how it's able to function so successfully. Yeah. Because then, everybody does assume, because even I thought it was just the 3 of you. Yeah. So I just thought, like, how did the 3 of you pull something like this together?
All 3 of us, all of us, like myself, the 5 of us, it's our part-time job. Everybody has a full-time job.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know you have
everybody has a full-time job. Yeah. Like Vanessa's an architect. Alvin and Kwame run their own businesses. Abdul worked in the medical field. DZ Edward, which does branding as well too, and works for BBNC as well too. Khadijah works for Universal. Like everybody have like a full-time job.
Wow.
So this is just our part-time job that we have, but we always say like we have office hours, so we dedicate, okay, we have a meeting, let's do this, and that.
Is it always going to stay like that, or is it eventually, because this thing is big and it's going to just get bigger?
We're not that big.
No, you're big.
No,
no. Stop the how. No, you guys are big.
You're just a small company in Accra.
Why are you? No, you guys are big. You're in the magazine. Like everybody knows December is Afrochella.
Oh, wow.
No, you know this.
I didn't know that.
No, you know December is Afrochella. You don't come December without going to Afrochella.
Yes, it's true, but then we also have to give credit to the other organizers of events too in December, because even though you could say like maybe you will come to Ghana for Afrochella, which we had a couple of people who came to Ghana just for Afrochella and went back, but because the ticket prices are so high to come to Ghana, it makes sense. Like, okay, maybe you come to Afrochella, then other people have events, like Sock has his event on the 26th, Dirty Rave, Little Havana, Tribal, so like all those together is what makes December in Ghana together.
No, but you
like,
guys know you're owning it. Come on, cut it out.
Nah,
you guys are on fire. But I want to know how you got sponsors. How did you get sponsors?
Sponsors, we just reach out, like, but this is
from like the beginning though.
No, the beginning. No, we self-funded the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. If you look at it, like,
then the budget was open.
We self-funded the whole thing. Like, we all put our money together. Like, literally, even up to today, we still put our money together. We don't get paid from Afrochella. It's funny because like we have 36 full-time staff now. Okay. And just seasonal workers, we could get to about 700 to 2,000 people that we employ just for December. So, but the board, we're not getting paid, but it's not about us, again, because it's our side thing that we do. Yeah. But being able to help others get money, which it makes more sense. Because, like, good example, on 2018, myself and Abdul was in Medina, and we was giving out flyers for Afrochella, and then 5 guys, oh, Chief, oh, it's not the cost, though. That time was 50 cities for a ticket. Oh, how we for come? How we for do? Like, they wanted to come, but it's like they couldn't afford the 50 cities. I'm like, really? So we gave them free tickets. One of the guys is a millionaire, free ticket. Wow. He came to Afrochella. He met somebody from Canada. He's exporting shea butter from Ghana to Canada. Boom. We gave him a free ticket. We didn't lose nothing. He's now helping, like, he employed about 50 to 60 people. Just 50 cities. We could have just said, oh, no, they have to pay. But that 50 cities that we gave him for a free ticket changed his life and 50 other people's life. So that's the main thing, like, make sure people get jobs or whatnot. It's not like because we're on camera trying to bullshit or anything like that, but like, literally, that's what we do. Because even another thing that we don't do well with, and which we don't really care, like 10% of the proceeds that we make, we give it to charity. Like, we build schools in Ghana, scholarship for people to go to school as well, boreholes in the north for water and stuff like that. But we think that with that aspect, you don't have to, like, oh, put it on camera, oh yes, we're doing this donation. There's no need. Like, if it's from the heart, you don't need no photo ops. It's true, exactly. If it's genuine, it's never really on camera much. Wow. So what is the long-term goal for Afrochella then? Exceed expectations. We have a lot planned, like, literally. I can tell. I wish I could show you the whole plan. Like, it's big, but is it like? It's like the size of this wall, and like the stuff is trickling down. Because we have other things as well. So the mother company is Culture Management Group. We have Afrochella, I'm a Piano Brunch, Soul Food Sunday, African Royalty Night, Fashion Night Out, and then Afrochella Foundation, CMG Studios, CNG Films. So we do productions and everything as well, but it's just a lot of stuff is not out yet. So then when you guys did the fashion show in December, what was that under the umbrella company? Yes, this is Afrochella, Fashion Night Out. So you guys, so what was that? Was that you guys are doing a clothing line or? No, so the clothing line is actually separate, but for the Fashion Night Out, because the pillars of like Afrochella or just Culture Management Group is food, art, music, culture, and fashion. Okay. So that's like one aspect of it. So we have a food truck, the Afro food truck. Oh yes, we sell food as well too. Yes, and then like the clothing line is something that I started when I was in America, about 2012. But even 2010-ish. But when I moved to Ghana, I used to actually make screenshot print T-shirts with the streetwear and urban wear, with hats, varsity jackets, scullies, T-shirts, hoodies, and stuff. When I moved to Ghana, I couldn't do it because like my suppliers were in America, and I was here, and I was actually shipping everything myself, like manually. But when I came to Ghana, I'm like, wait, people, and I started wearing kaftans a lot. And a lot of my friends, oh, this is nice. This is nice. So then one of my friends, actually, KB, was like, you should do your clothing line again, because that time was Royal Tribe. That was the name of it. So you do a clothing line. We're like, nah, nobody got time for that. So then I started in 2016, but like different suppliers. Like people were frustrated. I'm like, whatever. Like you start one tailor, they'll do it, get the orders.
It's
then
very
something
difficult.
is messed up, or they won't do it, but I pay them.
Yeah.
I'm like, just close my mind, like whatever, just let her go. But then like, you know, I was like, you know what, let me just get my own little small space. Maybe if I get like 10, 20, 15 machines, get some tailors, and then I could, not control them, but at least I could see that.
So you had them all under like one roof type of things? Okay, that's so much better. Daily
thing, but now I have two places we make clothes out. So we have like two factories, One was 60, and one we just opened one 3 months ago, which is now, that was like 20 people. So we make other people's clothes as well too in Ghana. But we don't have to say, oh, we did that. You bring your design, it's like, hush, hush. Do your thing, you go sell your thing.
The budget is really open, you know. The budget with you is really like, you really are like the fullest entrepreneur. Like fully, like you smart. You smart. No, you really.
But there's a lot of opportunities in Ghana though, like small. Do
you think so?
Yeah, you just have to, like a lot of people always ask, oh, what can I do in Ghana? I'm like, to be honest, I don't know. But if you have to come here, you have to walk around, feel the dust in your nose and stuff like that. You know what they, no, seriously. No, because like if you just sit in a car and relax, oh man, I'm gonna be rich in Ghana, I'm gonna use the people, no. You have to see, you have to lose. Like from us losing several times, that's how I know like I'll make sure somebody else don't lose if they want to do something in Ghana, but I can't really tell you what to do because you need to find what you love to do. Because like with me every day in the morning, I'm happy, like say good morning, good morning, good morning. But like
literally.
But I'm happy that I'm going to work because I can't tell, oh, you do this. And you get to work and then you, oh man, these people, I'm out. I'm going back to America. I'm going back to the UK or something. So like if you're here, I know during December it's a little like funny because like everybody's moving. Oh, like it's so many people having fun.
Yeah, that's not really Ghana though.
Exactly. So stay after.
Okay.
Like 3 months.
Okay.
When like nothing's going on, it was like, oh wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you see things differently. You take walks and stuff like that. That's how I literally get ideas. Like I just walk, just try to solve a problem. Don't think about the money first. If you think about the money first, you won't make money. Like literally.
Did you hear that, guys? Because there's people in this room that couldn't wait for you to sit here because they really wanted to know. Like they want to. You've mastered the entrepreneurial gap in Ghana where you found problems and you found solutions to create business, which a lot of people who come here struggle with. Yeah. And you've been able to remain here. Yeah. What has, obviously, aside from some of the things that you've spoken about, what has kept you here and not on a plane back to America?
The sun.
Really?
Seriously, it's everyday summer in Ghana. So we have a beer and we call it everyday summer.
But it's because your budget is always open.
No, it's not the budget is always open. Like, I save. Like, if it's not on the budget, don't do it. Yeah, like seriously. Like one advice I give everybody is save 30% whatever you make. If you don't have no kids. If you have kids, 30%. If you don't have kids, just close your eyes. Save 50. Okay. No, seriously. Yeah, because every day you can't eat at, I don't want to say a lot of restaurants, places. We can't eat at the high-end restaurants and stuff. Yeah. It's okay, today you eat gari, tomorrow you enjoy jollof. Like, if you're trying to eat fried rice and all that stuff every day, it's going to cost you in the long run, but try to save as much as possible. That's the only trick, like literally. Save as much as possible and be honest with everybody. That's it.
And in terms of like business, what advice would you kind of give to people if they wanted to kind of start a business in Ghana?
If they want to start a business, they have to be here. Okay. You can't be an absentee boss because you feel like you're the boss, but your pockets will be empty.
True. Yeah. Very true.
Oh yeah, like, oh, this is my company, this is my company, this is my company. Yeah. They're running it down. Or they making money for themselves. Like with me, like all our offices have the cameras. I can see everything on my phone.
Wow, it's true. Right, I know a lot of people that do that, yeah.
See on my phone. And then it's not like just then, I can hear them too. It's all audio. Hear them. So then, yeah, seriously.
It's big facts, yeah.
Because that's the only way, because if you say like, oh yeah, I'm the boss, yeah. They'll show you in Ghana. That one, they'll show you the bosses. Like with me, I wake up every day 5 o'clock. I go to Tema, go to Medina, go back to Tema, Shiashi, and go back to Thelma again 3 times in a day. Because I do cold store, that's why. So go there. So it's a lot of opportunities here though. Don't get me wrong, but and we always just have to come together and help each other. Like if I did something, like if I lost, I can't see you, although you go on that same path and make sure you lose. That won't be wrong. That's not even a blessing. Like I use Afrochella as an example. We registered the company 3 times.
Really?
The first time, the person who gave it to register at the Register General, he registered in his name. 3,000 Ghana cities, shrimp, gone. Then the second time, they just registered in my name. Mind you, it's 5 of us. So we didn't know. So we paying the tax and had my name come was Kenneth Agyapong. I'm like, trading ads Afrochella. I'm like, what is this? And they're like, oh, it's a sole proprietor. I'm like, how? 3,000 again, gone. Now, no, when we did it ourselves, it was only 800 cities.
Wow.
Look at that, 6,000, gone. So with that, I can't see somebody, go do this, do this. If it may take a little longer if you go by yourself, but you save in the long run, and maybe the right thing will be done as well too. Yeah.
So obviously, I have to ask this question because if I don't, it's kind of obvious. We all know like kind of who your father is. You knew this was coming. If we all know who your father is, you know, very outspoken, but also has a lot of wealth. In a way, or we could say he's got money. When you came, did he kind of support anything, or did you really have to just get your feet all the way kind of in?
Well, yeah.
That's why when you said you didn't have, when you said like, oh, it was self-funded and like there was no money, in my head I'm thinking, but we know that your daddy got coin.
Yeah, he got coins, but he says his money, not our money.
Yeah, true.
So like, I'll give an example, like, with all my siblings, we have to work for the company. When the second year of college, you have to come back continuously every summer to work. When I came here 2011, that was my junior year of college. I remember I was living in Thelma with him 2 weeks. The driver would drop me off, take me home thing. After the second one, I used to take trotro to work.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Literally. I used to take trotro to work back and forth. But he tells us all the time, like to all my siblings, it's his money. If he could decide if he wants to give you, if not, I know. Even with me, I was doing events again when I was in school. So what I used to do was like, my parents used to transfer the money to my personal account.
Yeah.
Then I paid the school with me, bad boy.
Wow.
Instead of paying my tuition, I would delay it. Oh, my parents didn't send the money. Yeah, something going on in Africa, I'll lie. But then I'll use the money to bring an artist to my campus and flip the money.
Wow.
I used to do it. So I brought Trey songs to my school, Day 26, Fabulous,
really?
The Dream. Like I used to bring artists to school all the time, Kid Ink. And then one day, I was trying to do a whole big concert. Yeah. So I took one of my sister's money too. And then her school called my dad. And then my dad was like, oh, Jesus. But your daughter's on tuition, what's going on? She's like, what do you mean? And I wasn't lucky because he was in America that time. What do you mean? That your daughter's tuition. He's like, but I paid. My son paid already. He called me. I'm like, oh, he's actually, I can't, hello. I cut the line. I'm like, oh, damn it. So then like scrambling. So then he cut me off. My parents cut me off. He's like, okay, you want to be a bad boy? Okay, we'll show you. You
want to bamba?
Yeah. You want to chill with the big boys? yeah. He cut me off. Then so now I had to pay for undergrad myself. He said either you pay or drop out. You don't give a damn. Straight up. I told him, I'm like, damn. I'm like,
yeah, do you know what? I'm not even surprised because I saw an interview where he was telling a story about you actually. He was telling a story about you and he was saying that I think you went out or something.
Yeah, I got arrested in Ghana.
Yeah, you got arrested.
Took my pants off, everything, started crying.
He said, do you know who my dad is? And you were doing, do you know who my father is?
I did that twice. One at the airport.
Who told you I'm your father?
Exactly. Told him lock him up 2 times at the airport. Because I remember I overstayed and I was going back and I didn't know. Because I thought if you had the 5-year visa, like you're good. But it's the day they stamp it, you have like 30 or 60 days. I didn't know. Oh, making noise at the airport. Yeah, you know who my father is? You know who my father is? Oh, yeah. And I called him. And then he's like, oh, he's talking, okay. Give it back to the officer. And then he told the officer to put it on speaker. And then the officer put it on speaker. And he said, you think this is America? Officer, anything, pay. I mean, charge him or arrest him. And he cut the line. $420 that night.
You had to pay?
Yeah, at the airport, because I overstayed in Ghana.
And what did he
But
say?
I don't use his name. I don't use his name to do anything. Like I try to do my own thing.
Yeah, well, you've got the same name, really, but
You have the same name,
yeah.
but I swear I'm not. I sure know how I'm Kenny. But now I'm exposed now. So
yeah. What does he say now?
Now it's funny because because he always told me events are not good. Events are not good. So 2019 he was in Heathrow and he called me. He said, there's a couple and their kids here. They look for tickets for Afrochella. I'm like, so that. He said, my friend. Got home ticket to me. He's like, oh, come on, give him some of the tickets. And so like now, like he told him, that's my son and his friends are doing Afrochella and stuff like that. So I think it's cool, even though before he's like, events are not good. Even though he still say events are not good. But now he's like, okay. So like times change, but I think because I didn't give up, to be honest, because I'm like, I wanted to do events, even though like he kept saying, events doesn't make money. Yeah. It was like something I had the passion for, like I just like do or die, whatnot. So, but now I get what he's saying. That what? Gradually, like, event doesn't make money, but it could maybe give you opportunities, like open doors and stuff for you. Exactly. But you can't say like, I'm just doing events. Because I make more selling chicken. Like seriously.
No, it's just the way you said that.
No, seriously, I make more selling chicken.
It's not even funny. It's just the way you said it. But it's because. But I was just gonna say. But obviously, the way it's marketed, it's like towards the international market. So I would have thought with that, there would have been like some coin coming, or does that just give you the hyper visibility?
Some coins though. Yeah. Some coins. It's like making money, but it's not like
Yeah, you're not all gonna retire.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I think gradually everything takes time. This is only our 5th year, so this will be our 6th Afrochella this December 2022.
Plug.
2 days, matter of fact.
You're doing it for 2 days now?
2 days. We're going all out.
So how big is this one going to be?
Going all out.
Really?
Because we were supposed to go all out last year, but technically, even though it's our 5th year, but it's actually our 4th activation because 2020 didn't count. Well, 2021 didn't count.
Yeah.
So like going all out. That was part of the plan. Go big or go home, or don't come back at all. Literally, that's what's on the wall of the office.
So then why didn't you guys go this big this year then, like do the 2 days and like...
Yeah, because we said that the 5th Afrochella, we're going all out. Go big or go home.
Okay, you want to do it for the 5th one?
Yeah.
How do you think this year went for you?
I think it went well because of like the circumstances we're in, because we announced in September.
Wow, that's late.
Really late. Even though we started planning in January, but because of COVID, so we needed like permission from government and the COVID team.
Would have been different, yes.
Yeah, so, and thank God, like, I remember even my dad, like every morning he would call me, I'm praying for you guys. I'm like, you pray? Like, praying for you guys. Because like, that's when the case was getting worse in America. Omicron, yeah. And then in South Africa as well, too. It was like, every day I'm counting down, like, make sure the event goes on. Like, man. So like, because of that as well, because of COVID and stuff like that. Yeah. So like, let's scale down or whatnot. Because we knew a lot of people still couldn't travel yet. And then the last minute, when the guidelines changed a little bit too in Ghana as well.
I was just going to ask you that. Did you feel the repercussions of that announcement where they said, if you're not vaccinated, don't bother coming here? Did you feel it?
Yeah, we felt it. Yeah, because we think we could have done more. But even though they gave us a limit, we had a limit of the amount of people we could do. But a lot of people then started requesting refunds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's not their fault, so we're like, give them back their money or whatnot. Yeah. It's not like no haggling. No. Like read the terms and conditions. Even though we had it as you can't get a refund, but
the terms,
at that time it's not their fault. It's like straight from government. So like it's nothing they could do. It's out of their control.
I didn't quite understand that announcement.
Yeah, I think that one was a hit or miss.
That affected business as well. Yeah. Because it didn't apply.
Yeah, because it was too short notice. Well, like 3 weeks I think when the announcement came out.
And I know people that still came anyway, unvaccinated.
Yeah, that one, cut that out. Who knows?
Ghana's a different place.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. So you've got clothing line.
Yes.
How is that going?
It's not well. I mean, it says not well. It's going very well. It's going very well. Yeah. We have it's actually the same team for Afrochella that we are doing it together and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah. Even though I wear it a lot, but you gotta wear your own brand.
Like you're like the main face of it.
I don't even want to be, but it's just like it was hard to get models at first. Budget cuts. So one thing we do too is like, we don't take money from one company to start another company. If you do that, everything's gonna collapse.
Okay.
That's like one thing I learned from my dad. So like literally every company is on its own. So even though we started, like I'm saying, like there's no budget, it's because we can't take money from like Afrochella to come run Kedem.
Wow.
It's wrong. So like we started everything like gradually, small, like we put seed money in as well, yeah. But it's going well so far. We started in 2016, but now we just started like this year, like let's go full force. Like keep doing more posting, because literally people were ordering off my page, off my personal page, instead of like the brand's page and whatnot, yeah. So like we have a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of ladies were complaining, so we actually have a whole line of ladies things coming out as well too. Yeah. Don't worry, the next episode you're gonna see her in some of the things.
I know that's right. So I've been waiting.
There's no problem at all.
Where does the style inspiration come from?
It's one of our designers. To be honest, I don't even know how to draw. I don't know how to draw nothing. But one of our guys, Darian, he's one that's in charge. Darian, Enoch, and Edward. He's behind the whole like style or whatnot. And even if I see something, or if I'll talk to them, and then maybe them like, okay, you draw this, we draw this, we draw this, and then we come up with something.
Okay. So then what direction are you going in for the ladies?
The ladies? Oh, nothing like crazy, like you can't, like something you can wear like every day.
What, like pants and like a
pants, shirts, jackets.
Okay.
Yeah, tank tops. Like we have a whole bunch of things like that we're working on now, yeah.
And when's that coming out?
Oh, and what's this March now, by June.
Okay, that's soon.
Oh yeah, but we'll give you some before it comes out, so you can wear it on a different episode.
I'm very excited. Even put me in the fashion show. Well, that's
not a problem.
That fashion show, I was just like, wow, wow. You guys went all out. Do you know what's so funny? Somebody even DM'd me if I could get them in, and I didn't even know it was happening until I saw it.
I think because that event, like, it was because it's the first time we did on Fashion Night Out. Yeah. So we didn't want it to do like extra big and whatnot, but then just last minute, like everybody wanted to like come, but we already had sold out of the tickets. Because it was only like for 600 people. That's all we wanted to like make sure. But this year we're gonna open it up.
Yes.
We're gonna open it up.
You need to open it up, because I didn't even know about it, and then I was just like, what are you talking about? And then I saw when people went, and I said, wow, no, you guys are ballers.
Oh no.
You guys.
It's not about the money. It's about the people.
It is about the people, but it's the way you guys put things together. And it always feels as though, as much as it might be so last minute, it's well constructed every time. Yeah. So it means that there's a lot of planning and thinking that goes into it. And now, obviously, it makes more sense that there is quite a lot of you. Yeah. So there's a lot of like thinking power that kind of goes into it.
Oh, no, 100%, yeah.
No, you guys you've done well.
Thank you, small, we're trying.
You've changed, the face of, you're one of the people, or all of you are the ones that kind of changed the face of Ghana from what it was.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet.
No, it's true. It's not easy. I mean, people feel like December is just like party. But when Afrochella came together, it was more culture, food that you can get a taste. And a lot of the Americans came. So when I was there, like 2019, like the Americans were so excited to be back home. Yeah. And like Afrochella just felt like home to them. And like everybody was just like really friendly. Like you would walk past like, hello, like you good? And it's like everybody was like so happy, and everybody was dressed to the nines. It's beautiful. Yeah,
this Afrochella was the first time I actually went home to change. Usually like we're all there like from the beginning, from the morning, like trying to do the setup. So
did you really get to like enjoy it? Like,
this is the first time, yeah. I actually got on the horse. I went home like 4 o'clock, came back like 5, and I got on the horse and I was just riding around the stadium.
Oh wow!
That was the first time ever. Like literally all the time we're working. Yeah. So this time like we was like, look, let's try and get everything done before. Even though because it was the first time ever. Because everybody was like, oh, how come WizKid came out so late? It wasn't his fault. He was actually ready. He was there. Yeah. He was there like since 12. Yeah. But the night before it rained. Oh. That's the thing. It rained like crazy. Okay. Like literally. Like it rained so bad. So the whole stadium, so we was like literally thinking like, oh, looking like we have to push this to 29th because it was so bad.
Yeah, the ground would have been a mess.
It was like literally. So that morning, like that time we was all there, and we organized like 100 guys. And everybody literally, we had buckets, like picking up the water from the floor. Like literally, that was the only way. If not, we had to move it to the 29th. Like, the whole stadium was wet. Like it was the first time ever, like it rained in December and it rained hard. Wow. And it rained hard. I think it was just showers of blessings because like the stadium is split into two, right? And the top part of the stadium was raining like crazy. I swear to
Is that where the stage was?
The stage, it was raining like crazy.
Okay.
And then we had like the YouTube side, the container.
Yeah, which was
no
at the
rain.
back,
No rain, like kid you not. It was no rain. It was so weird.
Wow.
Like, it was raining, like on just one side.
See, this is why these type of conversations are so important, because then we get to hear like from the horse's mouth some of the challenges that you face putting these things together. Because everybody just sees it like, oh, it must be so easy to do, and people will assume that, you know, you got finances backed. People will assume like, it's always assumption.
Yeah.
So it's always good to have that kind of clarity. And for people, for whoever wants to then put an event together, this is where you seek inspiration.
No, definitely.
You know, and to hear your story.
True. No, it's definitely true, but it went well though, thank God.
It did go very well.
Because like literally, if it rained, like let's say around like 7 a.m., we would have been doomed. But it was around like 2 o'clock, 2 a.m., like literally, everybody, all of us was at the stadium, picking up water literally.
Wow.
Putting it in buckets and then pouring it like in the sewage. Like literally, that was the only way. If we didn't do that, because the floor was wet. And then boom, it hits like 8 o'clock, the sun is shining. Like,
and then dried it all out.
Oh, God, thank you. Like, seriously.
No, you know, the struggle is real.
No, it was real.
The struggle is real.
Like, literally, it was real. Like, oh man, everybody had their hands like, oh man, this is not looking good. You know, let's move it. But thank God, it was Abdul and Alvin and Vanel. So let's organize people. Let's organize people. Start organizing people, like, start the water.
I do love a good hardship story. I do, it's motivating. No, it is, because then you just think everything is always rosy.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't really know what people go through, like behind closed doors. So, wow, I'm very, very inspired. So what can we now expect moving forward, 2022?
2022, 2 days.
2 days, wow. Are you nervous?
For what?
That, to put it together,
no,
2 days, no
all.
pressure?
Not at all.
You got this.
The lineup is even almost done.
Is there any surprising?
Stay tuned.
Any surprising guests? Big ones?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I can't say nothing right now.
Okay. Internationals?
Anything is possible.
Give me something!
Anything is possible.
Okay.
Because contracts haven't been signed, but deposits haven't been made, so I can't say nothing yet.
Okay, true.
So, like,
yeah, because we know how these artists are.
Exactly. So like, stay tuned though. Like, it's gonna be the one.
This year?
It's gonna be the one. Yeah.
Oof, I'm excited.
It's gonna be the one.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you for sitting with me.
Thank you so much for the great opportunity.
Oh, you are more than welcome. We're definitely gonna do this again.
Oh, why not?
We definitely need to hear how this one goes, and then we need to talk about the hardships of this one. And so we can all just, I'm telling you, like the way you guys have like put this together, it was necessary for Ghana.
Amen.
It was. You guys have, you've done well.
Oh, thank you.
Clap for yourself. Don't be. I'm sure everybody here is now gonna go back and draw business plans. Like, okay, I'm your girl Christina Carmel, and I have had Kenny on my couch from Afrochella. So make sure you guys stay tuned to VIP Unlocked, and we will definitely be back again. Bye.